Good afternoon. I wanted to come on here and to just share a little bit with you. I'm at a special location and I want to share something with you all. Okay? So don't be surprised because I'm going to be getting out of the car. And I had to jump back in it quickly because there's bees. But I want to turn you to show you where I'm at. I'm at a beautiful cemetery. It's called White Church Cemetery. And look at how they have all of the beautiful memorials for everyone who has passed. And I just want to show you just this beauty. There's a story behind it all. See how lovely it is. And there's beautiful flags. And the care that goes into one's area is just beautiful. It's such a lovely representation. This is the backside, but I also want to share something else. Do you see all of this beauty here? And if you hold on here, I like to respect people's privacy, but aren't they lovely? Aren't they just beautiful? And there's a bench even. But what I wanted to show you is on back here. This is a lot behind the cemetery. And this rock over here in the corner, it's a memorial. Yeah, it's not quite like the other part of the cemetery, is it? But that rock certainly is beautiful. And down here, I have a sweet friend who I met years and years ago. And his name was Eddie. Eddie Haynes. I got to know him a long time ago. And this was back in the day, when HIV was first discovered. And when AIDS, HIV, I have to catch my breath. Back when all of that began, the people that needed help and treatment weren't treated very well because there was a lot of ignorance in the world and people didn't know how to react or respond. Being in the healthcare field, I knew as long as I used universal precautions, I was going to be fine. You just have to keep those things in mind, to wash your hands and to wear gloves. Eddie, he was a dear friend of mine. And when you first met him, he was a big fella. He was big as Hercules. Yes, he was. That man was strong. He'd move sidewalks, slates, and everything. I'm coming back over here because it's been such a minute since I've been here. I'm so glad that I was able to make it. And one thing I used to do is I used to sit on the rock and have conversations with Eddie when I would visit. You see, he wasn't originally from around here. He was originally from the Philadelphia area. And when he became really sick, that he wasn't able to care for himself, he had lost all of his muscle. He became very weak. And he was placed where I used to work at the time. We had just opened up a unit for Alzheimer's and those with HIV, a special unit. And there were so many people who were afraid to work in that unit. They were afraid to work directly with the people. I wasn't afraid. I would go in and I would sit with Eddie. I made sure he was taken care of. Unfortunately, back then there weren't many treatments for HIV. And Eddie passed. And because he was from Philadelphia, he didn't have family here. He didn't really have anybody but the people that became his family. And it was such a blessing that this church had an area where Eddie could rest. And it may not look like the other part of the cemetery, but do you know what? I think it's the most beautiful part, because I'm going to turn you around again. Bear with me. Because right there's that rock. I know every time when I come. He's right by the rock. And he's in a perfect location. And I know he's in heaven. He's in heaven. And he's looking down. And he knows he wasn't forgotten. This, my friends, is Eddie. I'm hoping to somehow be able to come out and maybe fix up his grave a little to get the weeds away from it, because it can be just as beautiful as the other sites. But when I went for my ride today, this is where I rode. It's a beautiful day for a ride. And I'm so glad that I made it. You hear the motorcycles. Man, I hear them. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, get in my little vehicle, and make my way. But thank you. Thank you for coming along with me. And thank you for allowing me to share the little story about a very, very special friend. One that will never be forgotten. So, I hope you're having a wonderful day where you are. Until next time.